Jaguar has its first ever SUV in the all-new F-Pace, a vehicle that's actually not based on any Land Rover, which is Jaguar's sister brand. It's based on the new Jaguar XE. We're here at the auto show. Let's pick up the pace and take a look. A lot of elements here from the XE and the redesigned XF kind of make their way over to an SUV body style here. Very familiar headlights if you've seen Jaguar's other models. A very simple kind of authoritative nose here, a lot of openings with black inserts, but not too much going on visually here. Very clean, nice design up front. You get around the side, also a very clean kind of muscular look here. Cab rearward stance, you've got a very long hood, short front overhangs, a little bit longer rear overhangs, and around back, those taillights, they're kind of borrowed from the Jaguar F-Type, it's Roadster. Didn't really think they would look that good on such a big body, but they actually do. So not a bad looking SUV from Jaguar. Now that sleek design doesn't pay dividends for visibility, where the rear window seems very distant and pretty small, so it's not the easiest to see exactly what's behind you. But I gotta say, with the driver's seat in its highest possible position here, the windshield doesn't seem as low as it can be in some other cars. Forward visibility, not too bad of a situation here in the F-Pace. Cabin materials, pretty good overall. There's a real leather dashboard here in this car at the auto show, and it looks and feels very nice, very premium. Some stitching here down the center tunnel. Some of the materials, as you kind of drop below kind of arm and elbow level, do harden out a little bit, and there are some cheaper surfaces down there, but overall enough eye candy to sort of distract you from that. Now there's a couple big screens here. There's virtual gauges here, and these are about 12 inches wide, actually, Jaguar says. They can show a whole ton of stuff from navigation to tachometer, speedometer. We're not big fans of those because they tend to sort of look pixelated over time, especially as the car ages and other screens become higher resolution. Center screen here, this is actually a little over 10 inches. Very fast acting, it seems like it's in a demo mode right now, but we'll have to see how it works in the real world. Storage spaces around here. In an SUV, obviously, you're going to want some more storage. Not a ton of it here, especially in the center console, which is frankly an embarrassingly small console, but a few more spaces here. There's a shallow bin ahead of the electronic gear selector and some space around the tunnel itself. For a car that shares its platform with the XE, which has a pretty tight back seat, the F-Pace has a lot of room back here, I gotta say. I'm 6 feet tall, and that's where I'd sit to drive. Obviously enough leg room here left over, and a reasonably high seating position without sacrificing too much headroom. So overall, not a bad setup here for adults. Lots of features back here too. Obviously, we'd expect some of these to be optional on the F-Pace, but things like dual zone climate control for the left and right passengers, climate controlled seats here, air vents here, not just in the center, but also along the B pillars here, and power reclining rear seats. Now behind here, 33.5 cubic feet of cargo volume, Jaguar says. That's not too bad either. The F-Pace apparently can go at a pretty quick pace. With an available supercharged V6, 0 to 60 takes just around 5 seconds, Jaguar says. That's sports car quick for an SUV. Stay tuned for our driving impressions closer to the F-Pace's on sale date in the middle of 2016.